take to speak my word out, my mouth out here. Let these people listen and see that the grind is still here, and that no matter what you go through, you can still make it. You know, we out here running businesses. Stars clothing, you know what I'm saying? We got the All-Star Player Entertainment, you know, but not only is it an entertainment, you know, it's a family, it's a fraternity, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So, elaborate on that. How is it a fraternity rather than a fraternity and a family rather than just an entertainment group? How do you guys collaborate and keep everything business and personal separate?
Well, what's going on, you know, we've been around since 99, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, all the All-Star players is like carefully hand-picked individuals. You know, everybody play their role, you know, we play every aspect of the game, each person play their part. So it's like we've been doing this so long with each other, you know what I'm saying? It's business and personal all at the same time, but everybody knows that respect. These are the people from the Compton, Watts, Long Beach area, LA area that is All-Star players all over. There's really 100 of us, but it's so many, it's just so many generals though. You know, everybody's not generals, but it's a lot of All-Star players, you know what I mean? And when it comes down to that, when I say from the areas of those areas, each person is still those fly guys, those dudes that do all the boss moves, and you know, they still generals wherever they from, if they gang banging or they not, you know, if they businessmen, whatever, they take care of their business. Right. That's what makes the All-Star players so strong.
Right, understood. So, as far as keeping everything separate and together at the same time, does that help you grow you guys' movement, or does it ever stunt the growth?
No.
How does it affect?
It never stunts the growth because it's real rules and regulations to the All-Star player. We don't just come around and just, you're an All-Star player, you know what I mean? When it comes to business, it's business, and everybody understands that because we've been around each other for all these years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when it comes to the growth, it's real easy to be done because of the rules and the regulations. It's codes to this. It's real G stuff going on around you.
Okay, understood. So everybody knows their lane.
Yeah.
Okay, understood. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, now about myself, you know, like I said, you know, I grew up out of Compton, and you know, I used to play a little sports here and there. You know, I was MVP. You know what I mean? But you know, because of the, a little bit of the infatuation within the streets, you know, I got it a certain way. You know, I got took away from the area for a while. You know, due to prison and all that type of stuff. And when that came about, that's when the music really generated to me. I had time to sit down and pay attention to what's really going on. You know, I grew up in a household where, you know, my granny raised 9 of her own kids. You know, at the same time, you know, she raised 7 of her grandchildren, which was me. You know, I kind of was already ripping and running the streets areas at 5 years old. You know, started getting into wanting to have money at 9. You know, I used to sell candy and all that type of stuff back in them times. You feel me?
Same pay.
I was the best at it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm 9 years old making $100 a day out here, man. And it was crazy, you know. But you know, like I said, as I got a little older, you know, I played the sports and everything, and you know, I didn't have much help into it. So you know, like I said, I kind of got it away from that into the streets. I was MVP of the team or whatever, you know, I didn't know what high or whatever. And you know, like I said, I had time to sit down and focus on something else. I started writing poetry, and I was writing poetry. One of my partners, you know, that was in there with me, you know, he kind of begged me, you know, get into the music, basically, you know what I'm saying? And when I realized that that's what I could do, I realized that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I took advantage of it.
Begged you for what aspect? What reason?
He believed my poetry was too strong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he believed it was too strong, just to be sitting and just writing it or in that level, you know. I mean, I have a lot of street in me, you know, but I'm business inclined mentally, physically, spiritually, you know. So he just looked at it you need to express this in a lyrical way and with this music. So I took advantage of that criteria, you know.
That's cool. So, you know, you mixing the streets with business and, you know, your own intellect as far as your mind goes. You know, how long did it take for you to actually build your foundation or create your foundation, your startup kit?
Well, because after, like I said, after I was released from that situation, because my bro himself, Clee Baby the Boss, you know what I'm saying, and all the rest of us, the players that played a role in the situation, we all sat down and had a big meeting, you know what I'm saying, and understood that this was the way to go to get ourselves together out here and run this business. So what we did was we went on and started the All-Star Player Entertainment using the same name of what we always been, All-Star Players, you know what I'm saying? And then with that right there, we took a focus into that more so than the streets, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just a natural being, you know what I mean? But the streets taught us a lot how to stay focused in the business way. Yeah. Because, you know, when you're running around out there, you have to stay focused. Now you're running around in the business level, you have to stay focused. Which one do you want to do? You want to fail or you want to succeed? So the choice is to succeed.
Ultimately, what did you want out of both lives?
Well, like I said, because of the way most of all the All-Star players and me myself, we all grew up a certain way with the families, we all grew up kind of rough. So, really to take care of their own, where nobody got to worry about, they got that person to run to and say, hey, I need this and I need that, and where we can help you. Instead of us where we might not have nobody to run to and ask for something, you know what I'm saying? So we wanted to be able to take care of our families at a certain level, especially me. So now to that point being said, the success really guides me to that. A lot of people want to floss and play games, you know what I'm saying? But this is make sure my people straight at the same time. Kids, whatever, my mom, they don't gotta work hard no more after this.
Okay, I understand. So, Habibi, Cleveland Boss, where did that come in as far as the picture?
I hear what he talk about, he heard what I talk about, he believed in what I could do, and I believed in what he said he could do, you know what I mean, and that kind of built, but the aura, like I said, it was more a connection before it even came to business, you know what I'm saying,
right.
I gotta like the person before I can even decide to deal with you.
Understood. So tell me a little bit about Luminary Stars.
Well, Luminary Stars, that's been branded since '08, we kind of like we're putting it out here more now within these years going past lately. Luminary Stars the background of that is a personal prominence of brilliance of achievements that influence and enlighten others. And that's about, like I said, the struggle from where we came from. The clothing line is like a positive situation, and like I said, the business is itself. It shows you that no matter where you come from, what you've been through, no matter what you struggled in, no matter what your life is about, you know what I'm saying, you can still succeed and do something positive.
Understood. No, I understand that completely. So tell me a little bit about your motivation and actually keeping you steady as far as music business and clothing. Tell me, sometimes people have a hard time, separating the two lifestyles. So how do you do it?
Well, to me, really, I don't have two lifestyles. I feel like it's all in one. You know what I'm saying? I juvenate my normal lifestyle with my business. I just keep it all afloat. And when it comes to the clothesline and everything, and the music business and everything, the motivation comes from, like I said, my family and the struggle that we all been through. I want to see like the situations. Everybody's not running the businesses like me and my bro here. You know what I'm saying? When they all star players, I want to get them out of certain things that they still may be doing in their life. Also, I have a daughter out here, and I want to make sure she's straight. She can look up to her pops and say, this is what he did in his life. I'm going to succeed the same way. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Well, having a child and doing what you're doing, does that ever affect, your personality in the business or how you interact with certain people?
Well, it shows having a daughter, you know what I'm saying, it gives us a little more respect maybe for a woman and within that matter. But just a child within itself, knowing that I was one at first, you know what I'm saying, and I used to complain about certain things, you know what I'm saying, about maybe, my father not being around or something like that. And I'm there for her, so like I said, being there for her, it goes a long way, not just being there, but being able to support her and take care of her at the same time.
Understood. So, does that ever influence you and how you develop your music?
Oh yeah. It keeps me mind steady and strong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't direct my music exactly through my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But it keeps me strong on how to make my music and what I'm gonna focus on. So I don't never take a day off. There's no breaks for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't live two lives. I live one. It's all in one. You can't, it don't work like that.
Right.
So that's with that being said, like that just guides me into staying focused and staying strong.
And how do you maintain as far as staying focused, in this business? Because I know it's rough as far as an artist, that's a struggle in itself. And then, you also saying you being from Compton, trying to make a move in this business because so many people come from LA, Compton, Wise, Linwood, so many people coming out there. How do you step yourself through that door, you know what I mean?
Well, like I said, man, all-star players, man, always been those special dudes, man. I'm gonna just keep it 100 to the maximum, like, you know what I'm saying? We always been those special dudes, and like I said, we the hottest movement since NWA. I mean, I got a lot of respect for the people that's coming out of Compton, like we have attended to more of the games and everything, and they hot and they do what they do. We got Colin, we got, Compton Business, we got people out here. Right. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to a movement, and that's what we're doing, and who I've been, who my brother's been, and who all the all-star players have been and still are in their lives. It's no doorway. We there, like we here, like this is what it is. I ain't saying it on no bragging note. It's just what it is.
Right. So you gonna make your footprint either way.
Yes.
Understood. So I'm gonna ask you one more question though. This gets into the spitting, your skills, bruh. So what's going on? What's your hardest bars you can spit? 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 6, 8 to 12. Tell me what it is. What's your hardest bars you can wrote down on a piece of paper that you felt meant the most to your fans and yourself that people can relate to?
Well, you saying within the fashion over, you want to know the actual bars, or you saying?
Spit them, bro. Show some.
Well, let me see see what I got for you, because I really take every one of my songs serious in a certain level. Like, so I never really choose to say, well, this is mine, you know what I'm saying, or this is my best, or this is nothing, because everything I spit is truthful and honest to the bone. Like,
I respect you for being humble.
Yeah. So that's what's going on right there. You know what I'm
for sure. I respect that. But you know, which one you like?
Which one I like, man? Well, look, I'm gonna give you a little clear example of something going on in there. And it's called Loud. You know, I just initiate the process of how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, like, I just tell them, laugh now, cry later, sideliners, commentators, now lately, down to sleep. I woke up and thank the Savior. ASP boy, I'm a player, I'm an ASP boy. Fuck a hater, bust a bad bitch right now, then fuck her later. On today, on to the next one another day. My palms sweating, my hands itching. I get it, I flip that without trying to flip it. When I get that dough, all I do is get it. You know, it's just the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, that I done lived in. It means a lot to me, you feel me?
Understood. You know what we're gonna do is, since you gave us a little bit of piece of your soul, we're about to get into your music right now. DJ Page, go ahead and spin and start Money's track. We can go ahead and cut the break. Y'all be cool, y'all live free, right here on LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stop on living free. So, I'm gonna get back into the interview. What accomplishments, as far as, you know, you doing your music? 9 years, you told me. 9 years you've been doing your thing. Accomplishments that you have attained that have been lucrative to you and your success.
Well, within the music you're saying, right? Like I said,
well, music and clothing. You got two different brands you're building, so I'm elaborating on all.
Well, I mean, just period, like, within the level that I've reached the music right now, like I said, you can say 9 years, but like I said, I didn't really take it serious. So with the level I've reached the music right now is, the way I create music is so easy at this point in my life now. You know what I mean? It's not a hard task. Just getting into the music is not a hard task. It's like an everyday thing now. It's like a regular movement. But with the clothing and everything, it's like I said, now we have our own website, luminarystars.com. You know what I'm saying? And that's big within us being from the streets. That's a big thing going on, having your own clothing line. This is a real company. This is not nothing that we just printing up and just, running around wearing it or nothing like that. This is a real company from Sacramento or however, you know what I'm saying? So we're taking it to the maximum attempt. This is the new LRG and the new wherever, Sean John or whatever that's been out within the millennium, you know what I mean? And this is what we doing to take over the next, take over this millennium with this luminary stars.
How do you, with LRG, that's a large company to actually compare yourself to. What steps did you have to take to become such a large entity to be able to be saying you're next to the LRG?
We'll see with the LRG, like I said, they're footed in a certain level, you know what I'm saying? They have probably a background holding it through other people and through investors or whatever, but us coming from the bottom ourselves and the level and what our company represents, you know what I'm saying, it will take off in that matter.
Okay. Understood. So continue, bro.
Okay, like I was saying, now with the music, like right now at this moment I completed my album. I'm into my second album. We done completed our All-Star Player compilation, and it's like what we did as All-Star Players. We're real business, so we take it real strong and do it strategically. It's real sophisticated. So what we did, instead of wasting our music thinking everything is hot, this is my song, this is the best song. You know how people do, like they think everything is the hottest thing going on when they write a song just because they're artists. You know what I'm saying? So what we did was, okay, we gonna powerhouse and stack up real quick. So when we come, we smash like a stampede. So right now what's going on, everything is being pushed at this moment. So as the outbreak is coming, it's just a non-stop flow. It's like the Nile or something. There's a non-stop flow going on right now. So once we keep pushing, it's just gonna be unstoppable. It's like we made sure that we was business ready before we did this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just putting out videos. Okay, this month's on. You know what I mean? How people do.
I understand business ready, but what about savvy as far as conducting yourself in an appropriate manner with certain people that you wouldn't normally deal with in a separate lifestyle?
Oh man, with normal people, like I said, I'm physically, mentally, and spiritually inclined. Dealing with people is an easy thing.
Alright, salute.
Yes, sir.
I feel you. So, what keeps you motivated in doing such a thing? You got the clothing line, you got your brand, you got yourself, but I'm pretty sure your entertainment is not the only artist as far as, that's making moves. So how do you separate that and keep yourself motivated without inflicting,
Well, because I don't worry about other artists. I let them do what they're doing. I stick over here and do what I'm doing. And like I said, I got a certain belief in my life. You know what I'm saying? And this is the movement. That's how I take it. There's no way you can take it from that. Take that from me. In no way, no how, no level. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make sure that I'm on that level to be able to talk in this matter. So I'm not gonna even talk in this matter. You can place me in the booth. You can place me in the studio session. You can place me in any company in the entertainment business, and they gonna look at me as a professional at any moment. I'm knocking out. I just knocked my album out at 5 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
The whole album?
The whole album, 5 hours. No joke. I'm in there sweating, losing weight and all that. Like I'm doing Pilates or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Zumba class or something. You feel me?
Now, you actually knocking out an album in 5 hours. Is that, you ever look back on it and actually find something that you didn't like or anything that you didn't say?
Well, when it come down to it, you always gonna go in there when before it's fully mixed and mastered and all that. You gonna say, well, I'm gonna add this and all that. But when it comes to lyric wise, I make sure that this is what I want to say and this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna make them feel me in the way I say it, in the fashion that I say it. And now I make additive anything, make an ad-lib or something in that matter. But other than that, I feel like the creativity is swell. You pay attention and you listen. You know what I'm saying? You gonna understand what's really going on.
Understood. So you prepare yourself before you actually step.
Before I even get in there, I'm already ready.
Understood. So, what's the message actually that you actually bring to the table with yourself and your music?
Well, I'm spitting the life of me, also the all-star players, you know what I'm saying, what I've been through as growing up personally, you know what I'm saying, but when it comes down to the message that I'm giving, like I said, is positive. I may speak certain things and speak in a certain way that some people may not like or say, dang, that was ruthless or whatever in that matter, but it's to show you, like I said, that the creativity comes from this lifestyle that now we business owners, you know what I'm saying? So I've been through the jail, I've been through the street stuff, I've been through all that type of stuff. Anything you can name, I've been through it. You can't even name it, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm still out here going through it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm locked into my business and I'm letting the people know, the kids know, you can take a route, no matter what you've been through, your parents ain't around, your mom's on drugs, whatever it is that you can name, you know what I'm saying? You can still be successful in your life, and that's what I'm trying to show them. You know what I'm saying, with it when it comes down to these businesses or whatever.
Well, showing is one thing, but as far as youth go, they kind of don't. Some are incapable actually of seeing ahead as far as what they're doing and what consequences, the decisions you're making at a certain age, as far as what's going on in your life, especially. So as far as you doing your music and trying to show them something, how else do you bring that to the table and try to impact their minds?
Well, like when it comes down to it, like I have certain music and certain levels, you know what I mean, that speak certain things, but to impact it, you can never guide someone to know exactly what's gonna go on in the future. Every person out here is made to become who they are actually gonna become. When you see someone on the streets or you see a bum, some people may laugh, but that's just the person to show you that that's what you can become. It's not a game out here. So every person plays their role, not just me personally that's going to show them exactly what to do. I'm telling them right now, and as I'm speaking in this interview, this is what can be done in your life. You can change it and do something else, even if you've been through it, but you have to stay focused and try to find out something to do. Like I said, it could be a person with one eye. You don't thank God about you having two, you might lose one. Everybody is here to play their role in the life, you know what I'm saying? So when you see people or when you see something going on, that was probably made to be seen. They was probably made to be like that for the rest of their life. The decisions is here. You gotta make one and choose one. That's how it goes.
Understood. So that's actually good. So what upcoming projects do you actually have going on?
Oh, right now, I just got to record Time to Eat, Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? The Time to Eat just means that, you know what I'm saying, like from the grind, from all the way back as a kid, you know what I'm saying?